Everyone, Eternia here, and today I wanted to talk about some of the new things that are going on. First things first, the VIP is only $5 this week, so you get 3,000 jewels for $5, which is a great deal. And I actually did not buy VIP at all last week, but this week I definitely am, just because the upgrade your medals is back, the Chip and Dale's daily challenges are back, the skill quests are back, which I was so glad to see that. I really needed the skill quests. And it seems like 0 AP is still here, even though there wasn't a notification about it. And to top things off, the experience medals that you feed to your regular medals, the EXP has been boosted, I believe, by ×2. And on top of that, if you have medals to guilt this week, this is the perfect time because they've increased the guilting range. So for example, an epic level, which is a tier 3 medal, it's 70 to 100%. So you are guaranteed at least 70% on a tier 3 medal, which is absolutely insane. But there's also some other things going on. This week, if you rank high enough in your party, you will get these crowns. And the gold gives you raid boss perk plus 10, the silver gives you raid boss perk plus 5, and I don't think the bronze does anything. It doesn't say anyway. But in order to get the gold crown, you have to rank top 50. To get the silver, you have to rank top 300. And to get the bronze, you have to rank top 2000. But it should be fairly easy to grind Lux this week because we have a new raid event. And for this raid event, you can get these new avatar parts along with magic mirrors and other things. And as usual, we have our bonus Lux received and the spawn rate of raid bosses at the same times as usual. And that's not what I wanted to do. The 4 days only deal is also back, which guarantees you 1 5-star medal, and you can do that 3 times a day, but this particular deal really, honestly, isn't worth pulling from. But with that being said, guys, I wanted to go ahead and show you the new raid event. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys what the boards look like. You do need quite a few raid coins to start working on these. And I have already kind of grinded this a little bit. And while I'm going through this, I'm going to make some suggestions on what you can do to make your life a little bit easier. So I'm sure you noticed that my outfit is a little bit crazy. So what I have Raid Boss Omega perks, which if you got lucky enough to get the little Scorpio charm, that is definitely worth wearing here. And Rare Enemy perk. If you have any Rare Enemy perk boosts, equip that. Because that makes the little egg enemies appear more often. And so that makes it easier to get a raid boss to appear. So, with those two things combined, I am going to jump in here and show you what the stage looks like. And as you can see, I managed to spawn all of the enemies, which is 2 eggs to the left, 1 on top, and then the target to the right. And that is the maximum amount of enemies that appear on this stage if you get lucky enough to spawn them all. And once I get into the raid boss, I will actually talk about what setup I am going in there with and how I'm dealing with the raid bosses to make grinding easier. just because I'm sure that there's some people out there who are definitely going to want to grind Lux this week, because those crowns are pretty cool. And I mean, not only for the perks, but honestly, they just look really fancy and awesome. Okay, so here is our Wicked Spider raid boss. And I'm not at full special, but that's fine. So what I'm doing, I've been going in there with Treasure Trove, and I've been taking a medal that has attack prize plus, and there's a party member who has a power medal with attack prize plus. So that is what I've been taking in there as my extra medal. Now in terms of other things that I recommend bringing in, you should also bring in your own attack prize plus medal if you have one that's power based. And you should also bring in a Lux Plus medal, which I have right here. And honestly, if you have grinded for the Majesty medals, these things hit hard. Bring them into the raid boss. As you can see, I equipped one of mine with Attack Boost 3. I have no regrets doing that. This thing is amazing. But, with that being said, let's go ahead and go in here and show you guys what this raid boss looks like. Now this is at level 25, so the HP is going to be a lot higher than what it started off with. But there are 4 points that you can beat before you actually attack the main part of the boss itself, which I do recommend taking out the parts. They give you extra Lux, and on top of it, you get more event coins. But with that being said, this is basically it. It's gonna be a lot of grinding, and a lot of grinding. But if you're like me, and if you want the crown, then it's going to be worth it. But I will go ahead and at least, as far as I can with this before it knocks me out, just to show you guys what I go through when I grind the raid bosses here. Or at least with this specific boss, I actually spent a while thinking about what kind of setup I wanted to bring in here. And I actually changed it around a few times, and this seems to be more of a perfect setup. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm doing quite a bit of damage to this thing, and that's mainly thanks to the Majesty medals and of course my boosters. But seriously, Majesty is amazing. If you haven't stocked up on Majesty, stock up on Majesty. I at least recommend 2 of them. They go great on Treasure Trove. I have no regrets putting Attack Boost 3 on one of them. But yeah, honestly, I can get the raid boss down pretty far before it sends out a request for people to come and assist. Most of the time I can, at least right now at like in the level 20s area, I can typically get him to about this point, if of course all my attack prize pluses activate. If not, then I usually don't deal this much damage. But as you can see, I'm taking him out very good. And this makes it very easy and very fast for Lux grinding. And I really wish Attack Boost 3 had activated there, but that's okay. Of course Zaldin isn't going to activate either. Oh well. So yeah, as you can see, I actually almost completely took this guy down. So if you can, bring in 2 attack prize pluses, 1 of yours, and a friend medal. Bring in Lux Plus, bring in your boosters, and good luck grinding, everyone. Thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.